What's up guys, welcome back to another Profound Studios tutorial, and today I'm going to take you guys through how to recreate the bass line from Chris Lake's edit of All Night Alone by Josement. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, I'm going to take you guys through the two mid basses from that track. I'm not going to take you guys through the sub bass side of things just because I have other sub bass tutorials that you guys can go watch, but I'm going to take you guys through the two mid basses that I recreated in Serum, and the sounds are pretty much spot on. I'm really happy with the result. And then I'm going to show you guys the MIDI bass line as well, and just the drums of the track, and just to kind of show you guys how the first drop is made. I'm not going to be focusing on the leads or anything, just the bass line. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so here we are inside my FL Studio. So I've got the presets and the bass like all already made up. I'll show you guys the end result before we do get started. Let's just take a listen. So it's pretty much spot on, as you can hear. Let me just play the original. Let me just make sure it's turned down a little bit. I never felt so good because the light is blue. I don't want to play too much because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but so that's my version. I never felt so good because the light is blue. So as you can hear, it's pretty much spot on. I'm really happy with the end result. But yeah, enough of me yapping about. Let's get straight into it. So we'll go with the first mid bass. Let me just clone this, and then we will go init preset. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna have oscillator A and B both on. We're gonna quickly set them both to -3 octaves. For this wavetable, we're gonna be using the PWM restricted, and for this one we're going to be using the which one is it, the B-sod, what was it called, B-sod, where are you Mr. B-sod, B-sod square, there we go. Okay, so we're going to have the detune at about 0.6 on both roughly. We're going to have our filter turned on. Both, make sure you got A and B both ticked. So obviously both sounds are coming through the filter. We're going to turn our cutoff down to about 110. I'll mute these ones and then copy and paste this bass line into our new, just so you can hear what's happening. Okay, so that's pattern 3. So that's what we've got so far. We're going to put our resonance to 10%. Yeah, that's already there. Now we're going to shape the sound. So we're going to have, actually before we do that, we're going to have our ASYM plus. We're going to turn that on, and we're going to have that on -60 just to shape the wavetable some more. FM from A on oscillator B as well, and we're going to have that on 57% roughly. See, that's made it a bit more gritty already. As you can hear from the original, it's kind of a, whoops, I did not have these turned on. Kind of has like a bit of a grittiness to it, so that's added a bit more texture. Now we're gonna shape the sound, so we're gonna go envelope 1, attack and hold will be the same. At DK we'll have it 2 point, we'll go about there will do. And we're gonna have our release up to about 700. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking down at, I have a little notepad just so I don't forget things. I have quite the bad memory, so I apologize for that. I'm not being rude looking at a phone or anything. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, that's our envelope 1. Now envelope 3, I'm going to do something pretty similar. I'm going to put our sustain all the way down. We're going to go our release to 150. We're going to put our DK a little bit lower than the previous one on envelope 1. Okay, so it's getting there. Now we're going to turn our distortion on. We're going to go to 0 square. We're going to put this to about 1300 mark. 13,000 I should say. You can hear that's really that's really made it a lot more gritty. Whoa. Okay. So now we're going to go to our filter. We're going to turn on it's called German LP, I believe. Yep. And now this is the key here. We're going to put our envelope 3 onto the cutoff, and we're going to put this down to about 62. So as you can hear, without it, that high end on that distortion, it's really in your face, and like, yeah, you don't want that. So we're just gonna, the filter helps tame those, but it also controls how much the filter opens up when it's played. So you can see there, it's opening up the sound. So that's pretty much it for the the first sound. That's the first bass line, I should say. Okay, so let's just get rid of. I'm gonna chuck this in. Okay, so now let's get stuck into this second bass line. It's kind of, in terms of the processing and the shape and everything, it's pretty similar, but yeah. All right, so let's turn oscillator A and B on. We'll make this -2. This one -3. We're going to go down to the spectral, and this one called Monster 5, and then this one is called Tigra. Where is it? Tigra. I think it's in digital. Tigra, something like that. I'm going to put the D tune down to about 0.05 on both. Let's just listen to that. Let's get that real gritty. Let me turn up the other bass. It's pretty yuck so far, but don't worry, we're getting there. Let's put this ASYM plus minus. I don't even know what it's supposed to stand for, to be honest with you. That's not in my expertise. That. Now we're going to go FM from A again. I'm going to put this to 60%. Okay, so that's still sounding rough. Don't worry. Let's turn this filter on. Put both on. Go to about. Now let's shape the envelope. You can always shape the envelope before doing all this wavetable processing. It's really up to you how you want to do it, but yeah, I just kind of just wing it sometimes. Sometimes I'll do one first, sometimes I'll do the other. It doesn't really matter a whole bunch. Let's put out release. Let's go about. put our sustain to about 44. Put that to 1.76. Alright, I've got 1.78. Now we'll go out. Got to shape out LFO 1 here. I'm going to leave this on 1.4. Leave the BPM, the anchor on. Leave that off, I believe. Let's just kind of go. Okay, sweet. Now let's go to our distortion again. It's going to be 0 square. 13,000-ish. We're going to post distortion. Sounds very in your face, but again, we're going to use our filter. German LP again. We're going to drag envelope 3 onto the cutoff again. We're going to, same as the other bass, going to go to 62. Now we turn on the other bass. Maybe let's make the side chaining a bit harsher. There we go. And that's it, really. Oh, actually, let me just obviously, and then I'll take you quickly through the sub bass. It's just a preset I've found. It's just a really simple sub bass. Let me just paste that in there. That's a sub bass. It's really quite simple. And yeah, then with the other basses on. And here's the MIDI, in case you guys ever need it for anything or you were curious. Let me just turn off my camera really quick so you can see that MIDI. Where are we? Okay. Whoops, turn my display capture off. We don't want that. Alrighty. So I think that is pretty much about it. In terms of the drums, it's just some hi-hats. These are all samples from the upcoming Tech House Essentials Volume 2 that I'm so close to finishing. I've been working on it flat out. I really wanted to make it so much better than the last one. I've been hard at it in terms of the sample and preset packs that I'm going to be releasing soon, and these presets will be in that preset pack as well, along with a bunch of other stuff. And yeah. But yeah, that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that you found this of value. It's a really cool bass line, and I haven't seen anyone on FL Studio take anyone through how to recreate this bass line, so I thought be a good opportunity to show you guys. So yeah, that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that again, I think I already just said this, but I hope you found it helpful. Thank you for being patient. I know I haven't uploaded anything for a few weeks, so I appreciate your patience. Yeah, just been really flat out with the sample packs along with some mixing and mastering. But if you enjoyed the tutorial, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment your thoughts as well. It really helps boost the video into other people's recommended feeds and things like that with the algorithm, and it's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. So please do subscribe and like the video if you did find this helpful, and I will see you guys next week with another tutorial. Alright, cheers guys, see you next time.